What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So the Trump tariff war is kind of ruining my portfolio, which, I mean, some might consider this as bad, some might consider this as good. Some people might not like the fact that I'm talking about politics at all, right? I don't even like to talk about politics, but it is embedded in the way the stock market really flows and functions and all of that stuff, especially right now. Um, so we're going to talk about that in this video. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I'm going to show you where my portfolio is for the last week, as well as go over some information behind the tariff war and how this is really affecting my portfolio overall. So if you guys could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. Now, this war is getting ugly, right? We all know, and maybe some people don't, that tariffs, when we implement tariffs, it obviously affects our price of goods that our companies are selling. And it doesn't only create panic in us when we start to see those prices rise, whether we're talking about eggs or bacon or any other breakfast item, apparently. When we see those things, we kind of panic. However, the companies themselves are also in more of a panic because they don't know if they have to raise prices. They don't know if they have to fire people or cut costs or try and figure something out in order to make ends meet at the same prices, right? While we're sitting here wondering if next month we're going to have to pay more for our gas or more for our steel or whatever, right? I don't know, right? Whatever we have to pay for and whatever company decides they want to raise whatever there. Obviously, we're all just very confused as to what's going to happen here. However, implementing tariffs there, we implement tariffs here, they implement tariffs right back. Typically, it's a war and you're going to fight back in some form or fashion. If somebody is shooting arrows at you, they're going to shoot arrows or worse back at you, right? So obviously, just to go through where we stand when it comes to the tariffs as well as what's happening with my portfolio. So Canada decides to hit us back, right? But the Trump tariffs for steel and aluminum will take effect. And as you see, many tariffs that are going through, right? A 25% tariff here. You see Canada responding with $21 billion in retaliation tariffs as global trade war heats up. This is honestly something that I don't want to see, right? I don't want to see these wars happen, but maybe they're useful in some capacity. We never know until we get to the end result. But I don't want to see prices of things go up. I already just paid $400 or so for groceries for probably the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to have to pay a ridiculous amount for the next 2 weeks after that. It seems like a lot, which it is a lot for basic things, and if they just go up in price because of the different tariffs we have in different countries, that's not going to be great, right? But Canada follows the announced Wednesday by the European Union target a range of U.S. goods worth $28 billion, including beef, motorcycles, and whiskey, alongside American-made steel and aluminum. China too signaled it was readying a response, meaning that we're going to see more and more tariffs back and forth. Now, with all of this back and forth, we're not necessarily seeing the most positive thing happen to our portfolio. If you didn't know, the last time I checked my portfolio, I was sitting at around 155,000. Right? This is my dividend portfolio, mind you. Not single stocks, not investing into single companies, investing into the broader market. While I was doing okay within this market, now it seems like things are kind of backtracking quite a bit from where we were. And I can't wait to kind of get to where we will be in the next month and how much we're getting paid in dividends overall. But right now, in the last week, I'm down $1,966 or 1.28%, which is not bad compared to what you would see if you were invested into single positions, into single companies. So I can't really fully complain, but these wars are destroying my portfolio, which I thought, hey, you know what? I would be able to make a decent amount of money. From year to date, I was looking good, but now year to date isn't looking as good. While I was up 4%, I'm now only up 1.6% year to date at $2,403 of a gain. Yes, overall still looks okay, but definitely not the $11,000 or $12,000 that we saw in the past. So things are not looking fantastic for what I'm invested into, and not necessarily just what I'm invested into, but the overall market, and it's because of what's happening in the government, right? What's happening based on the war, the tariff war, and how the responses create panic, and not just people but also businesses. And those businesses are saying, hey, what am I going to do? They have to then give a response. We're going to have tariffs on this item. How do you respond? Well, I don't know yet, and that's not really good for investors. As we look into it, we're not going to go, oh, you don't know, I feel safe with my money being there. No, there's a lot of people that are like, no, I'm going to go ahead and get out until we figure out what's happening here, save my gains, and then when we do figure it out, I'll get back into it. Now for me, I hold on and I just continue to invest at lower lows. And if it gets to that point to where it is lower lows, I will continue to invest. But luckily, majority of the positions I'm invested into are ETFs, because if they weren't, I would be down a heck of a lot more. And honestly, my entire portfolio could have been compromised over the last year. But I'm only down a couple of percentage points this year to date, from my high year to date. But when it comes to overall, I'm still up a decent amount, 5 or 6% overall. However, I expect to be up a lot more as time goes on. I just have to give it time and just continue to dollar cost average in. But I feel weary for a lot of other people that are invested into single positions, whether you're just buying into Target or Walmart or I don't know, steel companies or aluminum companies, whatever, right? That's something that I look at. I'm like, okay, how much are you guys losing? How much are you guys making? All that stuff. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. I do want to check out steel company or steel industry losses, right? Just to see if I can find something, right? Steel industry losses over, I guess it's not going to give me that right now. Maybe I'll have to look that up and bring that into the next video to see where we stand and how far the market is decreasing, how far the industry is coming back for many places that have tariffs implemented, whether they're implemented on us or we're implementing them. I just want to see how the industries are reacting. So anyways, just wanted to talk about my portfolio and how it's getting hurt by these tariff wars. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.